So let's start with fixing the fantasy. The fantasy is a very compelling one. I'm going to play a hero that joins this massive battle. I'm going to push the battle line forward. I'm going to see another hero. We're going to have this epic duel. It's going to be a major tipping point. It's going to be so awesome. Then you get in the game. And the fantasy, the optimal way to play is the exact opposite of the fantasy. You're supposed to hide under your tower. So you'll start attacking minions aggressively, and people will be like, no, you idiot. You run back and forth. And then when that right moment hits, you get the last hit in. And then you stay right under your tower, so you lure the people out of position, and someone can come down for the gank. It's cool. We all love playing it, but it's not very intuitive. So we thought, is there anything we could do to improve that? So we decided we wanted to attack this in a couple ways. First, we wanted to reward early aggression. And we've done that in a couple of ways. Towers are much softer targets than they are in traditional Dota games. So you can actually kill a tower fairly early and get a big bonus for your team. You'll also notice that bar right under the tower. That's the ammunition. We've given towers a limited amount of ammunition, and it slowly regenerates over time. So if you need to use your tower for some protection, and then you push the battle line away for a while, it'll regenerate. But if you do like Stitches is doing here in this video, if you lean on your tower too much, you're going to see, first, the minions are doing a lot of damage to the tower, but you also see it's about to run out of ammunition, so it'll actually power down. So now Stitches is in a lot of trouble. Not only is he going to have to run off and not get killed, he's lost a tower very early in the game, and that's going to give the other team a very large advantage. The other thing we wanted to do is we wanted to make the fighting along the battle line more intuitive. So I talked earlier about last hitting. We actually played a couple of games with no last hitting at all, and something was definitely missing. So we asked ourselves, what do we like about last hitting? Well, first, it adds a lot of tension. You're having to time something. You're kind of sitting on the edge of your seat. You're kind of running in and out. There's a lot of positional gameplay. You have to kind of keep in mind where your opponent is. Those are very good things. So we're like, is there a way we could get that in a more intuitive way that makes more sense? So we came up with the idea of the health globe. So you see that flag bearer in the middle of this picture here. He has this globe over his head. If you kill him, he'll drop a globe that you can pick up that'll give you a pretty decent chunk of your health and mana back. And what we like about this is it still has that tension, it has that positional gameplay, you have to time it well, but it also makes a lot more sense because you understand why you're winning or losing. If you're getting your globes and denying the enemy, you'll have a lot more health and mana. And it'll be pretty obvious why. Whereas like if you're getting last hit and you're getting this gold bonus, it's going to be several minutes into the game, so there's less of that cause of an effect.
Hello. It's my turn to speak. Okay, so one of the opportunities that we saw that we could improve Blizzard Dota was the concept of boots. So there comes a certain point in Dota-style games where heroes have to buy boots. There's not a lot of gameplay to it. If you don't have boots, you get chased down by heroes with boots. And later on, if you don't improve your boots, you get chased down by heroes with the better boots. We figured that gameplay gets kind of like some of the back and forth gameplay that you want, but we thought we could do it a little bit better. So in Blizzard Dota, we introduced the concept of mounts. So you can see here, our heroes are preparing to go into battle. After a brief 2-second channel time, they actually will mount up. As you can see, while mounted, the heroes actually move a lot faster. This gets you the gameplay of what boots get you as far as strategic value goes, because you can respond to threats, you can get to places a lot faster. But it's actually a lot easier to respond to like a lane being pushed, and it also gets you into places that the enemy would not expect.